Hi, this is me again, Mr. J, back with another video. MGTOW the Joker, not to be confused with Joker at the Better Bashers channel. It's been a long time I haven't posted anything in this channel, and today I figure that we're going to have a little bit of conversation about money. We're not going to be talking about finances. I'm not a financial advisor. Instead, we're going to touch the spiritual side of money. Have you ever wondered in your MGTOW journey, what is it that you are going to do in your life after you become wealthy? Because you have earned all this money, right? You have bought all these toys, and nothing will fulfill you, not even your wife will. Well, we're going to talk about that today. And without further ado, let's get this video started.
You can play that because you are a joke. You're a joker.
After my long retreat from the community, from the online community, I continue watching videos and listening to what other people had to say about how men should behave in their newfound freedom. One thing I noticed was the need for young men, to listen to old ones. And that was very prominent, especially with the people that knew how to talk their way around the mic. And as long as the topic resonated with the audience, people connected with them. Such was the case of Jordan Peterson. But apart from him, there were other people that put out their own perspective in the net. And since they had great skills of communicating their message in the most compelling way, they became the subject matter expert on their own line. And they had their own flavor of what they had to say to young kids starting in life, fresh out of high school. You have to understand that when a big movement starts like this in society, this is how industries are formed. So the MGTOW industry was born. If you see now, there are a lot of books written about the MGTOW philosophy, and there were movies made, and other industries have intertwined with it, such as the adult business and the technology. The MGTOW philosophy had put up a front. It has been the antithesis, a derivative of a backlash, the consequence of modern feminism. Most of the so-called MGTOW depend on their narrative to make a buck, indulging you into believing the system is broken. Is it? And if it is, what have you done to fix it? Are you just going to lay low in your room, living a substandard level of life because some guys in the internet are telling you that it is the best for you to let it burn? Let me tell you something. The money that you receive out of your paycheck is part of that system that you hate so much. So what are you going to do about it? Don't work? All right. You are going to work for yourself, right? You're still receiving the same money. You see what I mean? Let's say that you make your money and that you're living in a minimalist way with no responsibility. How are you going to use your money? What if you become a millionaire? Once you get to the top by yourself, because you're going to be by yourself, who's going to be there to cheer you up? Your friends? The ones that keep telling you that the system is broken? Have you ever stopped and wondered what would happen when you get old and get sick to the point that you can't call the doctor and you only have your wife there with you? Who's going to be calling the hospital? Her? You see, those are questions that none of these guys will be able to answer because they wouldn't care shit about that. And instead, they'll be shaming and hating you because you're making these kinds of questions. Now, I'm not trying to fearmonger you into getting engaged because that's a topic and a decision in and on its own, in and on itself. Every man has to walk his MGTOW path on his own and make his decision based on his own principles and values. Otherwise, this movement wouldn't be called MGTOW. So far, I have talked about men in the internet trying to give a sense of it all and of what is going on in society and using their communication skills to guide young men fresh out of high school to better themselves. Such is the case of Jordan Peterson. We also talk about the so-called MGTOWs, other men with great communication skills that put their own spin-off on the subject matter. We mentioned that the MGTOW movement have become commercialized and that there is industries that make books, videos, and movies who try to appeal to the movement as a result of the obvious. No one wanting to deal with women anymore. We also mentioned some of the consequences that could encounter as a result of living the MGTOW lifestyle. And finally, I leave you with a thought that I am not trying to fearmonger you into not living the MGTOW way, but to question. The questions that I mentioned are very legit questions that you should answer so that you can prepare yourself to live in that manner. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, click subscribe and the notification bell for more content like this. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Mr. J signing out. Bye.
You can play that game. Because you are a joke, you're Joker.